What's up guys, Omni here. You guys know how it goes, another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep what recent news, topics, tweets, videos y'all want me to talk about tomorrow. Today is Wednesday, November 10th, and guys, what happened, okay? I didn't release a video for one day and just basically everything happened. Somehow between Monday evening, Tuesday, and this morning, like all of the news just decided to happen. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a long video, okay? Or if not, there's going to be a lot of short topics, okay? Because we have a lot to talk about. So you already know the drill, okay? Sit back and relax. Drop that like button preemptively because you know you're gonna like the video, okay? Subscribe if you guys haven't already, and yeah, allow me to lay it on you. Well, guys, before we get into today's topics, I'm happy to announce that today's video is sponsored by Bespoke Post. Guys, I'm really excited to show you today's sponsor. Bespoke Post is a company that sends you cool stuff from under the radar brands in the form of monthly themed boxes. It's essentially a very unique care package tailored exactly to your taste. All you have to do is take a quiz that tells Bespoke Post what you like. You know, food, clothes, barware, outdoor gear, home kitchen goods, you name it. And then monthly, they curate these boxes with products from lesser known small businesses. It's pretty neat. My package just arrived, so let's open up and see what's inside. Oh wow, this looks cool. It's the stealth kit. Yo, this is sick. I got an opening knife. It'll be perfect for opening the rest of the boxes I just got. Oh, that's clean. Boys, I got a barrel kit. DK would be proud. Oh, snap. This is actually perfect. Guys, this is a mini barrel. I'm really into whiskey, so I can actually pour some of my spirits inside of this barrel right here and let it age so that it tastes even better. All right, let's see what's in this last box. This is a big boy. This one is called the Weekender, which is absolutely sick. Sometimes I go to this cabin in my area where I'd like to go fishing. Sometimes I like to just stay overnight, and this thing will basically fit everything that I need for my weekend package. Basically, you get a box assigned to you, and before it's shipped, you get a preview of what's inside to decide if you like to keep it, swap it for another box, or skip the month entirely for no charge. You only pay for what you want. So yeah, you guys can get 20% off your first box by clicking my link in the description below, www.bspk.me/omni, or by entering code OMNI at checkout. Again, that's www.bspk.me/omni, and special thanks again for Bespoke Post for sponsoring today's video. All right, so let's knock out some of these short ones really fast, like announcements, things of that nature. Yo, dude, the Empire is pretty chill. My boy Chef back. He said Squid Game Season 2 confirmed. Obviously, and the tweet says Squid Game Season 2 is coming. Creator Hwang Dong-hyuk confirms. Apologies if I mispronounced that, but yeah, obviously Squid Game's gonna come back. It's literally the most popular TV series on Netflix. Like, there's no way that they're just gonna do a one and done type of thing, especially with the ending that we saw. So yeah, that's been confirmed. I'm looking forward to that. That's probably not gonna come out until probably like late 2022, if maybe 2023, but yeah, there it is. So Breck TGB said CoryxKenshin's birthday. That's right, y'all. The samurai himself said, thank you for the birthday wishes, guys. Made me feel really special today. If you guys don't know, CoryxKenshin, the samurai YouTuber, over 10 million subscribers. I think he got 1 million subscribers without uploading a single video. Now he's back and he's on the grind and he's uploading. He's just the GOAT, just trying to live in God's image. And yeah, happy birthday to Cory if you do see this, and if you don't see this, well, if you guys are watching this video, go give Cory a happy belated birthday. Another quick update, Advexy said, Jojo! We talk about Jojo every single episode on this show, and I am not mad, okay? That's how obsessed I am with it. But if you guys don't know, just a quick announcement, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stone Ocean, has finally got a release date. It is going to be December 1st, Prison Break. It's going to have subtitles on and off, so if you guys want to watch it dubbed or subbed, no fighting here, you can watch it however you like. And yeah, it's coming out. We already talked about how it got leaked or whatever, but we don't talk about leaks on this channel, okay? I'm not going to spoil anything for y'all. Listen to me, fellas, okay? If you guys haven't seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure before, go watch the prior ones, okay? Because you're in for a ride. I'm telling you, it's a magical experience. I am not sponsored by these guys in no shape, form, or way. It's just, you got to be a part of the game. So Sudo said, you should talk about this. It's a picture of Seth Everman with a tweet with me tweeting to Seth Everman saying, if you had to eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? This is because Seth just uploaded a video for the first time in a while, and I was in it. If you guys don't know Seth Everman, he's pretty popular for his like 40-second, 50-second re-renditions of songs, and he just replays it, you know, with the stuff that's in his room. The biggest one I think he did was Billie Eilish, you know, Bad Guy. And yeah, apparently I appeared in this video for his this Ask Me Anything.
If you had to eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? There's already a perfect response, which is food, and I fully agree.
No, he didn't even answer. He took someone else's answer. No, I can't accept that. Well, not pretty cool to be on a Seth Everman video. If I had to eat one thing for the rest of my life, Yeah, it'd probably be food too. Quick update on the Trainwreck situation, guys, that we talked about in the last video. Apparently, he had fought with the Minecraft community, and then he made some comment about some art that he had done. This person made a quote retweet trying to ratio him, saying like, "Hey man, you never paid me for the art that I commissioned a long time ago." And Trainwreck responded to it and basically said, "Hey, here's the original tweet. Thanks for dragging my name through the dirt over lies, effing 12-year-olds." And he's basically suggesting here that he gave him a project to do, and the guy didn't even do a good job. Didn't even spell his name right. Apparently it was awful, and apparently it was awful also a competition. So he wasn't guaranteed any kind of money whatsoever. He said, "Can someone draw me a picture of a train coming out of a tunnel with the word train underneath, and on the back of it, it says wreck, and the train is crashed, like some cool stuff, art for merch. Best one will be voted on and paid well." Which he continued to say, "For people still not convinced, here is a winner, F cancel culture. They get it wrong and don't care, yet they're the ones who preach accountability." And this is somebody who basically did work for him. Shout out to Trainwreck for paying me literally like 15 times what I billed him for the work I did for him. I'm at a loss of words. Not a lot of streamers on Twitch who take care of their people like this. Legend, send him some love for me. Basically saying like, yeah, he pays his people, and this was just basically cancel culture coming in and attacking him. And this guy was basically trying to use his situation that he was in for likes to farm likes and didn't give the full information. And essentially, it wasn't commissioned. It was a part of a contest. The name of the art is wrong. He didn't ask for payment after delivering. He didn't draft an invoice. He didn't ask about payment for 8 months and now took the opportunity to blast them publicly when applicable without having tried to clear up a clear communication problem. So yeah, the entire situation, and guys, this is important too, that we stay neutral and that we keep all the information there, because with just the information that we had last time, it looked like Trainwreck was pretty scummy. I mean, the fact that he's just so angry all the time kind of like adds to that scummy behavior. But with this new information presented, it basically shows that he can still be an angry, mean person. And also the truth can clear up and kind of show that, yeah, he doesn't take advantage of any kind of artist. In fact, he actually pays them handsomely. So yeah, just a quick update on Trainwreck TV. It's important to have all the information, okay? Whether you like or dislike someone, it's always important to have both sides and have both people talk about it. As you guys can see, looking at it from just one side made one person look incredibly terrible. Then you have the full one and the full information, and now you're kind of like, damn, that other person was kind of sus. That's how Twitter works in a nutshell. Usually just whole back and forth of revealing stuff. But yeah, just wanted to give the full story so you guys can have the full picture. So Electrician said Twitter has a new subscription service called Twitter Blue. Now basic features that should been on this site long ago are now stuck behind a paywall. Oh boy, here we go. Let me guess. The infamous undo button probably now costs money. People on Twitter have been crying for a button for when they make a tweet that they can edit it. They've been waiting for an edit button, and I'm just kind of like, I see both ways, but I feel like it's going to be used for just trolling specifically. It reads, it's time to flex those Twitter fingers and take it to the next level. Twitter Blue is now available for subscription in the US, New Zealand, Canada, Australia, on iOS, Android, and web. The whole thing was like, how's Twitter free? Well, now you can pay for it.
Are you ready to take Twitter to the next level? Then you need to sign up for Twitter Blue. So you can Twitter faster, stronger, harder, smarter, and also stronger. Wow. I can feel the difference.
That's
Twitter
kind of funny.
Blue is a premium subscription with features like bookmark folders, ad-free articles, and undo tweets. Now tweet and undo. It's exercise, but it's also staring at your phone, which is what I like to do. Let's check out ad-free articles. Now pick one and scroll. You're doing great. R.I.P. Twitter. More like let's get ripped, Twitter. Give those sad noodles you call fingers the upgrade they deserve with Twitter Blue. Join your heroes and sign up for Twitter Blue today.
Okay, that was absolutely hilarious. Whoever this person is, Meg Stalter. Okay, that was actually a very funny commercial. And in case you guys want to sign up for it, I guess it says ready to go for it. Here's how to sign up. From the main menu, tap Twitter Blue and then tap subscribe. After payment, you'll have access to some of the next level features, which may vary by device. More in this hot thread. With the undo tweet, you have up to 60 seconds to preview and make changes to your tweet before it's public. Okay. So you can't edit your tweet at any point in time and make any like, you know, changes in the future, which would confuse a lot of people. But after you make a tweet, you have 60 seconds to make any changes before it's done completely, which I think is a pretty much a fair compromise between what people wanted from like an edit button and people not wanting any kind of edits. It's still going to be used to troll within that 60 seconds. Like someone's going to make a tweet and say something completely crazy, and then like 59 seconds later, they'll switch it later. But yeah, that's Twitter Blue. If you guys want those features, it's there. If you don't want those features, then it's not there. So yeah, this was kind of new. A lot of you guys asked me to talk about this. Apparently this just popped up. Bree said, I'm a little late. And it's a tweet from Bandai Namco US saying, our sincere thanks goes out to all Jump Force players and fans for their support, but with all good things, they must come to an end. If you guys don't know, Jump Force is a fighting game that everyone made fun of because it was absolutely terrible, garbage, doo-doo, butter. To be honest, I haven't played it. I just seen everyone on the internet just ripping about it. And what sucks is that it has like all the best IPs. You know, it has like Naruto, it has Luffy, it has like all the main anime protagonists. Like it shouldn't be bad with all the IPs that it has. And yet, here we are. Jump Force's availability through digital purchase in the Americas will end 2/7/2022. That's February 7th at 5 p.m. Eastern. So, Eastern. Pacific time. And not only will it not be available digitally after a while, it will also not have any of the online events. All of the stuff that you could access through the servers are getting shut down. It's just being removed from you to purchase altogether digitally. Now, when it comes to hard copy, you can still acquire it. My guess is the price of Jump Force might go up because now the availability of this game seems to be decreasing because when you take something off the stock of digital, then they stop making physical packets of it, then create demand because it's rarity. The supply is now lowered. I don't know if they're going to stop making physical copies of this game, but I don't know why they're just not taking down the server. Like, why would they make it so that you can't buy it digitally anymore? Anyway, yeah, that's the situation. If you scroll through the comments, everyone's making fun of Bandai Namco because that's what Twitter does. They did not like this game at all. And yeah, I also think that maybe they're taking it down. It might be because of licensing situations, the fact that they own like so many different IPs. Hunter x Hunter was on there, bro. They had like all the characters from there. It sucks. It could have been something amazing, something great. But it flopped, so it is what it is. It'd be like that. So Bravery CL, who is I think wearing one of my NFTs. Wait a minute, hold up, did you steal this? Yeah, my man is wearing one of my NFTs. More on that later. But yeah, anyway, a lot of you guys told me to talk about this. Among Us, the game of the, probably century or whatever in terms of people playing during the pandemic. Said Among Us got a big update with new roles, achievements, and other cool stuff. There's a 5-minute skit here, which was really well done in terms of them showing off all of the specs, but ain't nobody got time for that. So here's the website, here's the crewmate. Scientists access vitals at any time, complete task to recharge your battery. Oh, okay, so the scientists can check to see if people are alive or dead without going to the computer. Interesting. Another crewmate one is engineer can use the vents, which is I'm a little confused by that because I'm pretty sure everybody can use the... No, that's right. Only the imposters can use the vent. So now you have crewmates that can also use the vent. Oh, that's going to be really confusing because then if someone says, hey, I just came out of vent, you can claim you're engineer. Like, why would a crewmate want to use a vent? Maybe to escape? I don't know. My guess is that that's a role that when you come out of a vent and you get caught, you can just be like, I'm the engineer. You also got another role called the Guardian Angel. Cast a protection shield around the remaining crewmates. I'm not exactly sure what that does either. My guess is that it's some type of shield where you can't kill people for maybe a couple of seconds to protect them from events that happen, maybe if the lights go out or something like that. And yeah, there's an imposter role called the Shapeshifter where you can disguise yourself by morphing into any other crewmate, which is terrifying because you can shapeshift yourself into another crewmate, then you kill somebody in front of somebody else. And then you just run away and they're like, yo, I saw you kill him, bro. I saw you. You'd be like, no, that wasn't me. I got shapeshifted. So a lot of roles here that will add more layers to the game, essentially. So yeah, that's the Among Us update. If you guys are ready to become sussy bakas all over again, it's right there and ready for you guys to play. So BG Seth Frederick Buses said, definitely want to hear something about Discord going into the NFT business. I deadass can't see them the same at all. Yep. I feel like every day we're talking about NFTs. NFTs, bro. Something always going wild going down, and it appears that Discord is getting into this. I don't know too much about it, so let's kind of like explore it together. So yeah, I think I found the tweet that started this conversation, or at least got it viral enough for Twitter to fight about it. This person said, "Oh no," and it's a survey. It says, "We love to learn more about your biggest Web3 needs. Can you help us out by completing this survey?" Question mark. Number 1, how familiar are you with NFTs? And the answers are, what's an NFT? I know enough to think they're cool. I've bought and sold one NFT, and I'm a pro. I collect and trade NFTs regularly. What's interesting about this article is that it's missing the obvious, I hate NFTs and it's bad for the environment and I will cancel you if you pick up NFTs. The questions or the options that you have here are very, very limited. You do not actually have the power of choice here, because there's an obvious choice. There's a big crowd of people who do not like NFT. The second question here is, what is your favorite NFT, DeFi, Web3 community on Discord? Yeah, looks like Discord is definitely trying to enter the NFT space. And obviously, guys, the internet, and by the internet, I mean Twitter, got big baby rage mad about it. If you just look at some of the comments in here, this person said, I'll 100% be canceling my Nitro sub if y'all start doing anything with NFTs, with somebody following up and saying, yep, I hate that we actually need to consider shutting down all of our Discord servers and move elsewhere to avoid showing any kind of support for Discord integrating with NFTs. Your call, Discord. I'm calling cap. I'm actually calling a cap on this, okay? No matter how much people like NFTs, Discord has become so powerful. What are you going to do? You're going to go back to Skype? It's not happening. And I don't like to be the anti-movement, but I am realistic. And Discord has become so pivotal when it comes to like the gaming community, anime communities, a lot of servers. No one is rewinding back time to bring back Skype. Again, this is not my support for NFTs, okay? But also at the same time, let's be a little bit more realistic, right? But at the same time, it's your life. Live how you want it. This person said, when Discord implements NFTs, look like Skype's back on the menu, boys. Nah, capping. Ain't nobody downloading Skype no more. The only person that has Skype is like my 71-year-old grandma, and she doesn't even exist. This person said, huh, that's weird. They must have forgotten to include the fourth choice of NFTs are demons destroying the environment, which that was what I said. And this person said, add the option that I'm very well versed in the harm they've caused to the gullible's financial well-being, digital art in the environment, and I would like all platforms to promptly disengage from participating. And hey guys, I guess your precious Discords is entering the NFT space. I mean, everyone is doing it at this point. McDonald's, every single brand that I can think of. NFTs, non-fungible tokens, is basically something that I think, like I said prior, is going to stay on the radar, and I'm guessing that people are going to try to figure out how to optimize it, because there are uses for it, and if it's done efficiently in a way where it doesn't hurt the planet, then it can be something great. But right now, from what I understand, and again, I still have not done a research about it, but a lot of people just keep saying it hurts the environment. It's this blanket statement that it hurts the environment and it hurts digital artists, and that's it. Yet I've seen some digital artists say that they support NFTs and they like it because now they're able to blockchain their own art and then sell it there. So I know a bunch of artists who are trying to use NFTs to actually profit from their art versus it just getting completely stolen on the internet nonstop, because that's what people do when you put art on the internet. People steal it. But moral of the story, guys, is that anyone who creates an NFT is a villain and you have to cancel them immediately. Which is why I like to introduce my new NFT. That's right, boys and girls. I made a tweet that said, starting a new NFT project is called the Omniverse. Starting bid $1 million. And it's basically me. Here's my profile picture, right? And then there's a different version. I realized that my profile picture basically looks like an NFT. And I was like, you know what? Now I need to jump on board and make millions of dollars. There's this one. Here's the Aang version. So this is the, avatar state. Here's Aang. And here's me, the Garfield version. So yeah, I then tweeted, here's the original picture. Okay, feel free to make your own Omniverse version. If it's good enough, I will reward you handsomely by petting Indy exactly 5 times in a row. So yeah, here's the original picture if you guys want to go in and get on this, and I in return will pet Indy 5 times in a row. I've already been petting Indy like nonstop for the entire day. He's a good boy. See, it all goes down to a good cause. I understand that you guys don't like NFTs, but I mean, like, what? Do you not support me petting Indy 5 times in a row? Is that which side of history are you going to be on? Anyway, I did it as a joke. But it actually started being the thing. You guys can see here, this was actually just some of the first ones that came out ever since I released this NFT. The versions have been really good. There's the Sus version, there's a Sans version, there's the Itachi version, there's the Wave version. There's a lot of versions. This one's really good. There's Joker me and the cup is Morgana. I love this. There's sexy Squidward NFT. This one's really cute. It's me as a cat. And guys, as I scroll down, like there's a JoJo version of me. As I scroll down and look at all of your submissions, like bro, like now I'm wondering, they made a freaking low tier god version of me. So now I'm kind of wondering, wait a minute. Have we stumbled into a multi-billion-dollar industry here, guys? Is this something that we're going to create as an NFT? Am I going to go to the dark side and do it? Because I don't even know what you need to make an NFT. I just see a bunch of pictures of apes holding coffee or just being grumpy or something like that. And now we might have accidentally created an NFT. So yeah, I think what I'll do is every video going forward, I will show off one of your NFTs of me. And then once we have enough NFTs of the Omniverse, once you guys have given me enough, you know, free assets that you've given me for free, well, actually in exchange for 5 indie rubs, then I will use all your contributions, create an NFT, and then we will take over the world. We'll get canceled, but it'll be okay because we'll be millionaires. Anyway, that's the whole Discord situation. Let me know how you guys feel about it. And again, if you guys want to jump in on this NFT project that is obviously 100% a joke, yeah, go ahead and submit your contribution. Somebody said, Omni, are you /SRS or /J? You'll never know. So we have 2 topics involving the boy, the Moist man himself, MoistCritikal. Jen said, MoistCritikal, aka Penguin Zero, becoming a ripped anime protagonist. That's right, he's on that workout life just like me, and he took a picture where I believe he is now a Super Saiyan. And yeah, here's Charlie right now, and he said, I'm starting to look like an anime character. Now, I believe Charlie stands at a strong 6'4", maybe 6'5". So this physique is very impressive. His body fat seems to be something of the sorts of maybe 9 to 10%, which is pretty impressive since he's only been training for a couple of days. The biceps, as you can see, are strong enough to squeeze a watermelon by just flexing. The shoulders, you can already see the trapezoids forming in a way to encompass the entire world and the internet. And you can see just in the background, he's using just average human equipment, let alone if he went to a super gen or had a trainer, this man might be too powerful for people to So yeah, Charlie's been working out. I believe Charlie's always been like a workout geek. He's always been working out. He's also been a fitness and diet geek. I know he's been in keto. I've done keto as well. But yeah, guy's looking great, trying to lower that body fat percentage. I don't think he's bulking up, which he probably could be doing. I don't know if he's slimming or he's bulking. I don't know. But your dude is trying to look like an anime character. And I said this in a tweet before. The only reason why I go to the gym nonstop and what I do it for is so I can look like a IRL JoJo character. That's it. And so I can eat food nonstop without having to worry about my health. But other than that, I just want to look like a JoJo character, because why else would you go to the gym? And also in Charlie news, I feel like Charlie needs his like own segment on this channel, because like he makes so much content and he's talking about so many things, and you guys pull me out so many times about him. He's just all over the place. Worthless Gamer said Charlie, aka Penguin Zero, aka the Moist Man, breaks the records in classic RuneScape, more than doubling the previous record and getting 22 million EXP and under 2 hours. What? Bro, what? Why? Mind you, this is a big deal. He's number 3 on trending for gaming for this. I think Charlie is literally like always trending for gaming, but I think this one's more of even a bigger deal. He said he made history and it's like 1 million views already. I mean, these are classic Moist Man numbers, but yeah, let me just see a little bit of what he's talking about.
7 billion people on this planet. It's hard to be the first to do anything, and even harder to be the first to come up with an idea. Every idea you've ever had in your life is an idea that 1 million other people have had, you plagiarizing fuck.
He's gassing
And I'm
us
embarrassed
up
to admit it, but that applied to me as well, until yesterday, when I truly ascended and opened my third eye. By complete accident, I stumbled upon something so important that it will cement me in the history books, up there with the greats like G.
His build up is literally too strong. His descriptive powers and usage of vocabulary is just immaculate. Mine is not too bad either.
So the method I came up with was creating and dismantling crystal axes. Crystal axes are an item that you can make after you complete a quest called Song of the Elves. It's the longest and hardest quest in the game, and you get good rewards from it, one of them being the ability to make crystal items.
Okay.
And they use something called a crystal tool seed on like a dragon axe, pickaxe, or harpoon, and when you make one of these items, you get 6,000 smithing and 6,000 crafting XP every single time you make one of these.
Okay,
in
so
RuneScape, that's a fucking ton. That's like winning jackpot lottery kind of numbers of XP right there. So about a little over 2 hours, I got 22 million XP and was able to hit 99 crafting and 99 smithing using this method. In total, it cost 3.5 billion gold in order to speedrun 2 skills to 99. So, was it worth it? Fuck yes. That saved...
Wait, so do you have to spend money? The gold is something you have to spend money? Did he... So he just bought massive amounts of gold. I've never played RuneScape before. Don't cancel me for that. I was too busy playing Ragnarok online. But he may have used massive amounts of gold and then speed ran the EXP gauntlet. And now he's the first person to make history in terms of that. Anyway, that's Charlie. That's his anime body and his world record that he broke with RuneScape. I can be completely honest, guys. I love this dude, man. He makes such good content, man. It's somebody I've always looked up to in terms of content. I've been watching this guy for years, man. If my channel ever gets to the point where it's breaking down and dying forever and ever, and you start seeing me make videos like this, then you know that I have gone completely down bad, and now I'm about to ascend to Super Saiyan 4. Juan Santos said, have you experienced this, Omni? Maximillian dude posted an interesting video saying that being a content creator has ruined playing games alone, yet somehow playing them in front of an audience creates an amazing feeling in him. Yeah, a lot of you guys asked me to talk about this video. It's something that a lot of content creators kind of talk about, which is the idea of like playing games online versus offline. I was just playing Deltarune last night, and I realized when I was playing Deltarune, there are some games that I have to play on stream. No matter what, I cannot play Deltarune offline. It's impossible, because sharing that experience with people who enjoy Deltarune and you guys in my community who, you know, follow me on twitch.tv/InfernalOmni is one of the best experiences of my entire life. I don't even cap me, guys. Back when I was working my old job and I was depressed and I was tired all the time working for accounting season and all that stuff, I was playing, what is it called? Danganronpa. Started playing Danganronpa with my boys. Well, I started playing some other games first, but the big game that made me realize, holy hell, I love streaming and I love my Twitch community almost more than you guys. You know, I'd be cheating on them with you, but play Danganronpa. And it was the funnest moments I've ever had on the internet, just playing video games with people. It was absolutely hysterical with the reactions that I was making, them knowing, you know, the game before, so, and some people kind of knew as well, their reactions as well. We spent like 3 hours one time with me trying to figure out like how to cut through a word or whatever. It was something stupid and garbage. And I spent hours. I was like, guys, I won't cheat. And everyone sat there for like 3 hours watching me try to get past this one little tiny puzzle. It was an adventure. So like, I can't imagine like if a new Danganronpa game came out, I would never play that offline. It's impossible. There are now certain games that I consider that I can never play this offline because I have to play it with you guys. And vice versa. What that means now is that I actually have to look very hard to find games that I like to play offline. Games that I play offline are usually like really long RPGs, which I would love to play with you guys, but I literally don't have time to play like an 80-hour RPG with you guys. I mean, I could make the time, but we'd be sitting there playing that for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I could only make an exception if the game was extra special. So now I create a list of games that I can play offline that you guys probably won't too care that I play it offline, and games that are online that are more priority where it's like, hey, we got to experience this together.
What's up, dudes? Max here. Gonna make kind of a unique video. I'm trying to figure out how I even want to start this. But today is kind of a special day. I'm about to get access to a preview of one of the most anticipated games of next year, if not of the past couple of years.
What?
And
Marvel vs. Capcom?
Elden Ring.
2?
And I don't want this to come across as like a bragging type of video, because I'm genuinely not trying to brag about this.
Yeah.
It's made me realize the situation that I'm in and how certain things have affected me in certain ways over the past like 10 years of content creation, 8 years of streaming, how I even view video games now. And I have been ridiculously excited about this game for a very long time.
This is not
granted,
Marvel?
Souls games in general on my channel.
Oh, it's a Souls game.
Well because I
Elden
really
Ring.
enjoy the experience. And I think that a Souls game, when it first comes out and nobody knows what's going on, is one of the most magical video game experiences.
I played a Souls game once, and then I never went back to it again. I tried to do a Let's Play of it. It was absolutely terrible, and I just kept dying. It was extremely funny. I never played it online, actually. Maybe playing a Dark Souls game should be like a old or something like that, because I've only played like maybe like 5 hours of a Souls game, but I've never really dabbled into the Soul series. I know Elden Ring is coming, so maybe I need to get ready for that. If you guys want to see that, let me know.
That I have this really unique issue that I don't think is relevant to many people, because most people's situations with games is going to be arguably very different than my own. But I realize how my perception of video games has changed so much since being a content creator, that it's had like a vast impact, where this has been causing me a ridiculous amount of anxiety for no reason.
Anxiety.
I'm trying to identify the reason in this conversation for the past like 8 hours. So here we are. I am waiting to fire up Elden Ring. I think I've actually gotten to the point where I'm comfortable and everything else around me has been taken care of, and I can actually start up this thing and give you guys some first impressions on how the game is and all this kind of stuff. But this is sort of unique because we're not going to press events, you know, where we're going to be meeting and talking to a whole bunch of people. They're kind of excited about the same thing. This is like a build that we're being sent early of the network test.
Okay, so he has an early build of Elden Ring, and he feels anxiety because he's playing it by himself. Because he's a streamer, and he has now felt the joy of sharing those experiences with people around him and live. It's one of those situations. It's one of those problems. It's a good problem to have, especially considering the fact that he has an early copy of Elden Ring. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I do understand his conundrum. Anyway, can't watch the entire video, but yeah, you asked how I felt about it, and that's how I feel about it. I definitely 100% get where he's coming from. I could not imagine getting an early copy of Danganronpa and then just playing that thing offline. That would be the worst experience. In fact, I would just say no. I would just decline. I'd be like, no, I will only play this game live. And maybe that's what he needs to do. If there is a specific game that he feels like he needs to stream or play with people who are alive, he just got to be like, nah, just give me that bad boy and let me play it day one when it's out. I don't want any early copies or something like that. At the same time, too, again, I think it's healthy to find some games that you can play offline, maybe even boring games or redundant games or games that aren't story-based. Like I play a lot of Slay the Spire, which is a card-based game that I can just play offline all the time, and it doesn't have any impact of what I do online. In fact, I'm so addicted to it that I play it too much. So yeah. Anyway, that's Maximillian and how he feels about being a content creator, getting Elden Ring early, and how it gives him some anxiety. I definitely understand what he's going through. Let me know how you guys feel about it, by the way. Quick question here I just saw here. Justin Magadia said, how do you deal with burnout, whether it's content creating or even something like a daily routine? I get asked this question all the time, and to be completely honest with you, I don't know. Once I get burnt out, I just crash. I just burnt out. By the time you get to the burnout phase, it's already too late. Usually you want to try to prevent burnout. Content creation burnout usually just exists of you doing something over and over nonstop to the point where you burn out. It has become too redundant. It's become too repetitive. Maybe you've lost the joy. Maybe you've lost the spirit. Maybe you've lost the will to continue doing so. And I guess the question is, what do you do? And yeah, my answer is very simple. I usually just do nothing. I might sleep. I guess maybe I'll just eat. I will just literally have a day or two or whenever I can. I will just try to do as least as possible to kind of reset my brain and reset my body, because it is very, very apparent that I've unhealthily been on an incline of doing something for too long, and I need a reset. You know, take care of myself, you know, take a shower like I always do, you know, do self-care routines, make sure that my place is clean, you know, keep everything nice and tidy and eat well and all that stuff, and try to reset my entire body. And then once I start feeling the passion for that project again, then I'll go back into it. If it's my job, then yeah, then I just stick it out. And I just figure out a way to make it fun. Like, luckily like this, like if I'm doing this kind of videos with you guys, I got tired of doing it, which I can't see that happening yet, because I wake up every morning very, very glad, very, very happy to get in front of this camera and talk to you guys. I love this. I am so, I have been in a place with burnout with my accounting life. I've been in a place where I was burned out for years and years, and I just had to suck it up and deal with it because it was a place of work and I had to use it to make money, and I was trying to get out. And so now that I'm here, there's no way that I would think I could ever burn out doing this. Not that I can think of, at least. But in terms of when that does actually happen, you got to find a way to reset. And if it's not something that requires you to make money so that you can survive, which in the case you just got to, again, make money to survive, otherwise you die. Reset yourself, maybe explore other things, take a break and do nothing for as long as you can until you feel like going back into said thing. So this one's kind of weird. We have some League of Legends TSM Doublelift drama. I haven't talked about League of Legends drama, I don't think ever, but I used to watch it all the time. There's my boy Jake Lucky. He's a guy who always makes tweets, and he's like a news guy. And he said Doublelift just now speaking on TSM. Wowza. If you guys don't know, Doublelift, a very, 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 probably one of the most popular League of Legends players of all time. I think he's either currently with CLG or I forget. I haven't been keeping up with the scene, but he was prior a long time ago with TSM, Team Solo Mid for the League of Legends. Him and Jerkson, how you pronounce his name? I think he was mid, and Doublelift is, I think he's ADC. And yeah, I've been watching TSM for a while, even back in the days where like the Odd One and Reginald, who's now the CEO of TSM, and you had Dyrus, top lane. Been following TSM a long time. They're one of the most popular, well-known brands in the esports space. Anyway, he said that it would be a personal pleasure of mine to see TSM never win anything again because of how crappy they treated the people who brought them everything. Oh my god. Well, dang, what did he say?
Hot pot with Sword Art. And I think it was between spring and summer split. It was around MSI. And the dude was literally saying that if me and Bjergsen was still playing, we would have 100% won. It's like... just unbelievable decisions, I don't know. Every split I'm on TSM we win and still, like... get treated like that. It's just... disgusting.
Okay. So resentment, but it's not like crazy.
It would be a personal pleasure of mine to see TSM never win anything again.
Dang.
Because of how shitty they treated the people who brought them everything.
Dang, that's still a strong statement coming from Doublelift. He's really pissed.
I don't even need to like pray for it. They're just gonna make that happen themselves.
Dang, sucks, bro. That's when you have that breakup and it didn't end well. Anyway, guys, it appears that Reginald, the Reggie, actually responded to this. Team Solo Mid thread said thoughts on Doublelift, and I was like, God dang, okay. Doublelift said like one thing, and your boy Reggie came out with what looks like to be a huge paragraph. What is the TLDR? I'll read some of this for you guys because I kind of want to know how Reggie feels. I haven't heard from my boy Reggie in years. He's been too busy just spending that TSM money. Hi all, there's obviously a lot of attention on Doublelift's feelings about TSM. Unfortunately, he has chosen a public venue to air this negativity. I wanted to make a post to share full transparency as to why we made some of our decisions around Doublelift and rosters in the past. Peter's a good player and one of the best players of all time in NA. Although he's a strong player and leader inside the game, he is really challenging to work with. So, alright. So now Reggie is about to spill the tea and talk about how terrible Doublelift was working with. He said here, Doublelift was unsure whether he also wanted to continue to play. Therefore, we considered many options about what the future TSM would look like, and our intention and strategy was to rebuild our team. And then after a few days passed, he reached out and changed his mind and told us that if he were to sign PoE and any other good support player, no matter what language they spoke, he would play. Otherwise, he would want to look at other teams or retire. So yeah, that's kind of wild. It looked like Doublelift was a part of the team, and he was just basically going back and forth for whether or not he should stay or whether or not he should stay or whether or not he should go. He said it's extremely discouraging for both staff and players to work with someone who is constantly ambivalent about whether he wants to play or retire. Therefore, all of our staff and players collectively decided to commit to loss, and after a long negotiation process, we subsequently were able to secure Sword Art, who I assume was his replacement. Blah, 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 blah. I'm skipping a lot of context here, you guys. The text is here if you want to read through the whole thing. He said he is clearly the best, one of the best players in the role in NA, but despite his skill, he is difficult to work with, and his teammates and staff on multiple teams in the past have chosen to remove him because of it. He needs to understand that every spot is earned, not guaranteed. 2021, so why is he publicly speaking out against TSM now in this very off season? I'm assuming that he's upset because we weren't interested in working with him, saying that he was exploring his options and we were not interested in working with him for 3 reasons. Number 1, he's always changing his mind or whether he wants to play or retire. Number 2, his teammates and coaches don't like working with him. And number 3, if he doesn't like you or doesn't agree with your decision making, he flames you publicly. So all right, this is just one of these situations where TSM is basically saying they don't work with Doublelift because he has a bad attitude and bad character. Yeah, that's the situation between TSM, Doublelift, and TSM Reginald, the CEO and owner of TSM, man. That's absolutely wild. I think there was a situation too where Reggie was talking about how Doublelift didn't want to play with anybody who wasn't English speaking. So if you spoke any kind of language that wasn't English, he didn't want you to be a part of the team, which made it more difficult to work with him because he'd be like, well, if they speak English, which I don't want to work with them. I don't know. I don't care. It was just kind of interesting to kind of look into some more League of Legends drama, because I just haven't heard anything happening with these guys in a long time. And now I don't recognize any of the names or the faces from the new teams because I stopped watching that stuff. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about it if you are still a part of that community. All right, guys. So we're going to talk about this AdvyOut situation, okay? And just for reference to show you guys how much this has been kind of being, shoved in front of me. These are all the posts and the tweets that I have been like tagged in, that people have been saying, hey, we need you to discuss this. We need to talk about this. What's going on? And I'm still a bit confused. I've looked into it a little bit further, but I don't know what's real or not. But there are a lot of there's a lot of information out there that I will put out there for you guys to digest and learn. I think it's a pretty sensitive situation here. This was trending on Twitter with 30,000 tweets, and it said, fans of Geometry Dash are calling for YouTube to take action on the account of content creator AdvyOut, also known as GuitarHeroStyles, amid SA allegations. I don't know who this person is. I have never heard of him in my entire life. I didn't even know there was a Geometry Dash YouTube community. Every time I try to play Geometry Dash on YouTube, my channel or my content gets like strikes. So I was like, dang, I really like this game, but I can't play it without my content getting striked. But yeah, apparently there's a guy who basically specializes on this game, and a lot of people are trying to cancel him with the hashtag AdvyOut, because of, well, something that he did. Here's his YouTube channel. He has 2.5 million subscribers, super highly successful, 948 billion views. AdvyOut, the Geometry Dash YouTuber who gets his videos stolen. People were saying like, hey, Omni, can you talk about him because he's still uploading like nothing happened or something like that. I think he is a Spanish YouTuber, which would make this very, very hard for me to piece together because I do not speak Spanish. And my guess is that a lot of you watching this video also do not speak Spanish.
Buenas tardes, familia. Hago este vídeo rápido y meramente informativo para compartir con vosotros.
Like, I don't know what he's saying here. You guys pointed me to this tweet that says from Pan, this thread is in regards to AdvyOut / GuitarHeroStyles, a popular Geometry Dash content creator. These tweets may be disturbing for some, view at your own discretion. I will do my best, guys, to keep this as PG as possible. I will not, trigger any of you guys out there who would probably be triggered by this kind of stuff. And I will, obviously talk about it without talking about it in a way where it doesn't, like hurt any of you guys, or you know what I mean. It reads that a few people from the maintenance team, including Paz, Hado, and I, were informed about inappropriate actions from Advy towards women. After we were informed of the situation, we reached out to various victims about their relationship with Advy. These discussions were conducted privately with careful consideration to the victim's well-being. A few did not wish to talk, but others did and provided their experiences with Advy, one of which has a public statement provided that will be posted on her behalf. This victim wishes to stay anonymous. It should be noted that they know each other in real life. It is also important to note that this victim was an adult during their relationship. The victim's statement, there's a paste bin here, and I click it and it says this page is no longer available. What? Then it continues, the following images are of an underage victim who was approached by Advy. Advy was aware that she was a minor. It's a picture of him saying, cool, epic 14-year-old girl. And then it says Advy makes inappropriate comments about her appearance the day after acknowledging her age. And this was as of November 30th, 2020. I guess same time around this time last year, with him basically ogling this girl on a Discord, if that is truly him, and basically calling her super cute, which is super creepy. I don't even know how old this guy is. Continuing, it says, some victims expressed difficulty discussing their account, so those who wish to stay anonymous had their situations posted here on their behalf. Other victims may wish to provide their own experiences publicly, and after an investigation, we concluded Advy has shown inappropriate behaviors to members of the community, especially towards women. Comments made were unsolicited, and the victims expressed discomfort towards them. Some comments are also demonstrated manipulative intentions. The safety of the community is important to us. We do not condone any inappropriate comments, actions of any kinds towards minors. We also do not condone any inappropriate and unsolicited comments, actions to anyone. Moderators should know that this is per the mod guidelines. So, all right, guys, it's hard to sift through because this is, I'm now in like Spanish Twitter land. When I look at the replies, a lot of the replies are in Spanish, or a lot of things are just written in Spanish. Sometimes they write it in English, but then the pictures themselves are Spanish. This person said, I'm going to be making a thread of everything that we have confirmed to be real within this situation. Please note that I may not include stuff for the sole reason that we haven't personally verified it. If you feel like I missed something, let me know, AdvyOut. Part of the thread has this tweet. He said he deleted his Twitter apology where he admits to the behavior and has kept his apology on YouTube community tab that denies any abuse. Unfortunately, you can't delete the R word. And I guess Abby deleted this already, but he had said, I appreciate this thread a lot, and this is a huge mistake I made. This is not an okay thing to do, and way less if they are minors. I deeply apologize for all those who were affected by my behavior. I'm going to learn a lot from this. Thank you. If anyone has been disturbed by my comments or whatever, please let me know as soon as possible so I can talk with them personally. Last, I have to say, I'm not going to sit here and ignore everything like nothing happened, nor I don't want anyone to defend me. If there's anything else I can do apart from what I said, please let me know. So it seems like this is a confession that he's admitting to what these claims are, just straight up, no defense, just saying like, hey, I'm sorry, and I'm going to learn from this. Thank you. And then he, continues, making YouTube videos. Guys, I assure you, I am trying to do my best. But I came here to his community tab, and it's Spanish again, and I don't see the response to what he specifically said outside, unless it's gotten deleted. So yeah, here's a translation, okay, where he responded finally to the situation. This is very hard to sift through. Apologies, guys, if this is kind of all over the place, but I'm in that same place as well. I said, good afternoon, family. I'm making this quick and merely informative video to share with you what has been happening in recent days. As you know, some 48 hours have passed after the public stoning that has been done to me through the social network Twitter. So I can understand that there are many people confused, since it's not only affected my community, but has expanded somewhat more than desired. It is obvious that this unexpected situation has altered my image as a public figure. That is why I'm sharing this statement with you at this time. I want to update you on how things are currently. I am collecting evidence to put the corresponding complaint about the insults and slander that have been said about me. We need this solid and documented basis to deny them. I completely trust that all this will go well, because the comments on social networks about me have no basis founded on my part at a professional level. I will continue to make content by uploading videos on this platform while I dedicate some of my time to solving this problem. As you know, I am not a controversial person. My channel does not deal with these issues. So after the statement, everything in the hands of the professionals, I thank my family, to you, my community, and my close friends for caring and trusting me. To all of you who have lived a good part of my life with me and really know me, I hope to be able to return to total normality soon, focusing 100% on the channel. I trust that this will be solved very soon. Thank you very much, everyone, for your support. Take care of yourself and see you soon. There were absolutely no periods in that translation. Oh god, this wormhole, bro. So this person named Juniper has basically come out basically saying, just watch Guitar's video, and if I understand correctly, he's denying the allegations, which I'm still confused with, because it looks like on a deleted tweet he actually confirmed or said that he did. I didn't want to drag this on, but I don't think he's telling the truth. Here's a conversation we had back in April about the victim who wrote the main statement. And guys, I clicked it. He basically is talking about that he's worried about his image, about something that happened with his ex, and this girl said, if you think that she can cancel you, you might have messed up. If you made a mistake, then like you shouldn't have to know what to do. Can't help. Sorry, family. Which he says, do not worry about it. Yeah, no worries. I just wanted to tell. I asked my mod how many followers she has. He replied 25. So I'm not caring for now, but worried people would find out those tweets, So sounds like he's not worried that she will say anything about his public image because she only had 25 followers, and now this thing has blown up to tens of thousands of people tweeting about this for almost about 2 weeks now. So yeah, guys, that's the situation that's going on with GuitarHeroStyles. There's a lot more, and I'm having a hard time diving into all of it because it's just scattered all over the place. Trying to organize this whole thing has been just a complete crap show. But there's like pictures of him like showing off his freaking boner, or apparently taking a picture and sending it to like a 50-year-old girl when he was like 19 or 20 or something like that. People were saying that he is being accused of the R word, and then eventually there was one point in time where he confessed or confirmed that it was true or not, but then things have been deleted. It's an absolute mess. But you guys have been asking me to kind of just, signal this up, signal flare it, and let you guys know specifically this is a situation that is happening, but I cannot in good faith let you know like what's true or what's real or what's not. I can only share with you guys the information that you guys have provided me and asked me to share, and I'm just trying to do my thing and let you guys know this is a situation that's occurring. I'll let you guys know if there's any kind of like additional things that happens from this, if there's any blowback, or if there's any more confessions, or if there's more stories or whatever. But if this is a situation where he's trying to sweep this under the rug, then this is information that needs to come out. And if this is a situation where he's potentially innocent, then there needs to be both sides of the story being spoken here. So I'll do my best for you guys going forward, but that's the situation with the AdvyOut. Sorry it couldn't be more thorough. It was really, really hard sifting through all the information, especially with a lot of it being in Spanish. All right, guys, that's all I have for today's video. I told you it was going to be a big chunky wongy. If you made it to the end, do me a favor and leave a like if you didn't already do it in the beginning of the video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Ooh, we talked about a lot. I am absolutely tired and I am dreading editing this freaking video for you guys. But you know what? Work's got to get done and you guys got to get the news, so we'll talk about it. So yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. You guys stay safe out in them streets. I'll probably see you tomorrow if there's some news. If not, I'll probably be streaming on twitch.tv/InfernalOmni. Still working a lot of things in the background for you guys, and yeah, man, just happy to be here and happy that you guys are here with me. So you guys take it easy. I love y'all. Peace.